My name is Anna Amethyst, and in today's video I want to give you some art advices based on my experience. I have been an artist for 10 years now, finished art school and spent a few years self-studying. You can't walk away from academic art. The title says it all. Academic art is a fundamental set of rules for any artist. If you think, oh, I don't need it because I have my own art style, then you are mistaken. That isn't an art style at all. You can break the rules if you don't know them. Only academic art can help you correct your mistake, improve your art style, and help you understand what you're doing. After all, the elements of a good art style need to work together, and you should know why lines that are closer appear thicker than those farther away. I hadn't drawn at all for the 3 years and thought I had forgotten everything, but after 1 year at art university I decided to try digital art and noticed that my skills became stronger than ever. That's all thanks to practicing academic art. Express yourself. Do what you want, even if you are not sure about the result. Art is unpredictable. All your mistakes add to your experience, so don't worry if you can't create a perfect drawing on your first try. Only you know your own path and art style. Don't limit yourself. Maybe you will discover a completely new technique using random objects and acrylic paints. Who knows? Everyone has an art style. An art style is like handwriting. Everyone has their own unique style and you don't have to find it. You can analyze the works of other artists or even copy them. It might help you. However, the most important thing you should remember is trust the process. Every person on this planet has a unique personality and physique, which influence their style in everything. We even walk differently, so that means you should listen to your heart and draw. Only by doing that can you truly develop your style. There is no best or worst art style. Use references. When I was 12, I thought that only bad artists used references and that good artists had to keep everything in their head. Now I am 19 and I think quite the opposite. References are really helpful. You learn how to draw with them, create mood boards for big projects and so on. Yes, professional artists can draw without references, but that doesn't mean they've never used them. If you watch any process video of a big project, you'll see how artists search for references and inspiration, because it helps them create high quality work. If you want to increase the quality of your work, use references. Live drawing and plein air. Live drawing is like using references, but it's more challenging. And in my opinion, every artist should experience it. When you see a person in real life, you can't simply trace the contours as you might with a photo. Sketching random people on the street can be quite challenging because they are moving. For example, try drawing kids. It's almost impossible. And if you think drawing nature is easier, you're mistaken. Nature is alive too. Waves and leaves are moving, and the weather and time of a day are constantly changing. Your job as an artist is to capture the beauty of a moment on paper. You need to work quickly and accurately, noticing every small detail and bring your picture to life. That's why I believe every artist should try working outdoors. It's excellent training. Go wide. Don't just draw anime girls. I mean, even if your goal is to become an anime artist, you should explore a variety of subjects. Try drawing different body types and backgrounds and learn how to apply shading to various shapes. Imagine you are the most popular anime artist in the world and someone asks you to draw a girl with a dog with a very high fee, so you can't refuse the order. But then, as you start the project, you realize that your sweet little puppy looks like a creature from the hell. To avoid such situations, don't focus on just one subject. Explore more, and who knows, maybe drawing dogs will turn out to be more interesting. Professional materials don't make you a professional. I've experienced this many times and have noticed that many artists believe their skills will improve simply by using professional materials. In Russian art schools, children use only watercolors and gouache gouache, so my 14 years old brain thought these were inferior materials meant only for kids. One of my subjects in art school was composition. I didn't like it at all and believed I would become a better artist if I bought acrylic paints. I asked my parents for it, and when I tried these paintings for the first time, it was my worst painting ever. The only reason this happened was that I used acrylic paints as if they were gouache. Every material has its own properties, and you become professional only by applying the proper techniques for each medium. Yes, inferior paints and pencils exist, but you don't need to buy the most expensive pencil on the planet to become a professional. Colors are important. I wish more artists understand this. If you choose your colors correctly, you can change the mood and perception of a picture. There are many good color palettes available on the internet. The color wheel isn't that difficult either. You can learn the basic in one evening. Many beginners use black to darken something, but your artwork will look much better if you replace black with cool shades like blue or purple. Even if your technique is good, muddy colors can leave a bad impression. Age doesn't matter. Look at PewDiePie if you think it's too late to start drawing. There are many people who finished art school because of their parents or later realized that they didn't want to be an artist after graduation. You should also practice at home even if you're an art school student, although many young students don't understand this. Yes, some of them graduate as experienced and professional artists, but they are few and far between. Adults who want to be artists and start with no skills are no worse than art kids. If you are watching this video, it means you consciously decided to become an artist, and it doesn't matter whether you are 14 or 44. You understand what you are doing and why, so it is easier to learn new things correctly. Many children simply repeat what their teachers do, and if no one checks their work, they will continue making the same mistakes until they eventually realize them. Don't throw away your old artworks. Collect your artworks. Use sketchbooks or albums. This is really important. When you work on something for a long time, you may feel like you are wasting your time, but you are not. There might be a period when you see dramatic growth in your skills, but after a year your progress may seem more stable. This happened to me, and I was very depressed when I realized that my skills were not growing as quickly as I had hoped. It's absolutely okay. You just have to keep going. After a long period, just glance back and you'll definitely see the changes. A collection of your old artworks will help you recognize your progress. I wish I had known and understand all these things 10 years ago, but it's okay to make mistakes. Maybe one day you'll make a YouTube video about it. Thank you for watching. You can find all my social media links in the description. Bye!